I'm here for real. Hello. I was just setting everything up. I have my candy, I have my water, and all that good stuff. So let's go. Good evening. The day it was okay. I have to go to my kid's high school today to like pick out a schedule. So it was nice. I liked it. His high school is a lot better than that high school I went to, but that's not saying a lot. All right, everyone, shut up. Yeah, it was pretty hot today, but not unbearably so. Yeah, it's one of Soto's. Your staycation? Hell yeah. Staycations are underrated, to be honest. Oh no, he's here. Even when I'm on vacation, my sleep doesn't really get fucked too much. Although my friends have to deal with me getting up before they do. And they're like, Gene, shut up. Oh, word? Yeah, I guess I'm sending invoices tonight. Yeah, I was gonna finish up your page tomorrow. Anyways, so yeah, full colored comic pages look so nice. I don't trust the process sometimes. I'm like, oh god. The tedium weighs down on me sometimes, but to be fair, I'm drawing that and then like other things too. So it's nothing to do with like the subject matter. More like, oh fuck. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but in my mind it does. Hi, Binky man. Binky boy. I'm only like 5 M&Ms deep and I'm already talking crazy. I know there isn't, but you know how I like to not keep people waiting too long. As in yours, I'm just kidding, but I'm not. Streaming at night truly is the way. Did I sign up for a class with Angie on Thursday? Oh my god, I did. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill this bitch, but at least I get to have dinner with you because it's at like 7. So it's from 7 to 8:15. It's like, oh, we're doing like 3 courses, like samples of the courses poolside. I'm like, just because it's by a pool doesn't make it like better. They're all West Coast. Yeah, I'm Central Time too. Well, yeah, if you want to expedite stuff or if you have things that have a deadline, you can always pay a little more. That's usually reserved for people that like want to give it as like a birthday present or, a gift of some sort. Hey, in Soto's defense, he's dealt with quite a few artists that have like, done him dirty. To be fair, in his defense, oh no, M&Ms are choking me out. I do not defend this harlot. Yeah, the artists that take a bunch of commissions and just don't finish a lot of them, but then wind up doing emergency commissions anyway, and they have like backlog from 4 years ago. I do up front, but I deliver, so but that's totally your right though, because I understand like people don't want to commission artists that don't offer like partial payment or whatever. It usually stems from getting ghosted, which I completely understand. But I charge upfront because I keep open communication and I deliver in a timely manner. So yeah, that's good. A lot of artists tend to be like flexible with that. So, I mean, I am too. Normally, my policy is if the order is over $500, I allow partial payments because that's a lot of money. So, always finish my commissions. Hell yeah. You can join my club. You can sit with us. Why are your ears so big? What you trying to hear? I'm dumb. Hey, bitch, what you trying to hear with them ears? Hell yeah, I love that. You took too much to buy a PC ASAP. Dang. But also understandable. Good God. Her ears? Yeah. Right? Well, no, that's not true. Here, let me show you. We'll take one ear, copy it, and then paste it. And we're going to change it into a different color. And then we're going to see how big it is. See, no, it's not longer than her torso. That's not true. Because her torso starts at like from the chest, which is over here, then the rib cage, and then like the lower stomach. So, no, not exactly. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for saying hi. Now my time lapse is gonna look weird, but that's fine. Trying to hear life house. That's okay. There's like funny things going on in my time lapses sometimes. Not always, but sometimes if you watch them. Oh, that's weird. I think if it's the only thing you're like, I don't know, I can kind of see why someone would not allow that.
You suck,
Thanks for
you
following.
jackass.
Might have thought it was like a thing where you were trying to like self promote. But at the same time, it's like if the topic of conversation is commissions and then you start talking about your own experience with commissions, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, I mean, if you talked about your commissions the same way you came in here talking about your commissions when I was talking about that, it doesn't read as you like self promoting, in my opinion. So I don't know. Oh yeah, warning definitely. But yeah, just banning someone outright seems kind of drastic. Mm. Maybe they took it personally. Maybe they thought that you were like taking shots at them because they don't finish their commissions. I'm just kidding. I don't know who you're. You don't need to name drop, but I can see if you're one of the artists that don't finish their commissions and constantly like take emergency commissions, having like years of backlog. I can see how that would slight somebody. I think that's just their guilty conscience talking. Okay. Yeah. That's what I want to be when I like stream because it's all my streams are just art related. I'm just doing commissions and talking and chatting around with whoever wants to hop in and say hi. And just have music playing in the background too. Sometimes I get a little distracted, but that's okay. I finished all the things I scheduled for today in the daytime. Oh, really? What's it called? The Afterburn Ohio Music Festival. Music festivals could be fun. I'm trying to go to like local things. It's not like, anything huge like that, but just, local things where they have like food and shit. But I think they're having like a food truck festival um nearby. Line step. I'm a psychopath and I actually enjoy doing line art. Ooh, Third Eye Blind. Newfound Glory. I have not heard that name in such a long time. I feel like line art really makes the piece more cohesive. But if you don't like doing line art, just paint, bro. That's my solution to everything. People that don't like doing line art, it's like just paint then. Like no one says you have to do line art. Wait, what are you crying about now, Soto? Plain White Tees is still going? That's crazy. Skebs? What are you talking about? I still do Skebs. Oh, I guess you don't know about the hidden menu. Oh no. Elydia has been getting Skebs from me lately. So one of them is not safe for work. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, Soto. I mean, I kind of know. Okay, okay. One liners, and you've got the curse of curves. I always have to sing that part. Soto tears, that's not gonna make me any profit. It doesn't nourish me, okay? It is. All you have to do is submit a commission application and put Skeb in there somewhere with the budget listed. That's it. The tier market is flooded. It's shit you'll see in a fucking thrift store, kind of like those little angel baby tchotchkes. What's his face? What's his face? I should not do him like that. Tuki also knows about the secret menu Skeb. He's like, I want this. This is my budget. Go nuts. And I'm like, okay. He did that with the Tiki commission that he did recently. Guys, I'm high key so glad that I moved in the neighborhood that I did. The schools here are fucking insane. Because I went to my kid's school, and bear in mind, guys, I'm a product of CPS, which is Chicago Public Schools. While Chicago Public Schools has some of the best public schools in the state, they're not all created equally. In fact, like more than half of them are shit anyway. But like, yeah, Northside and like Whitney Young and Walter Payton, like those schools that happen to be in like the wealthier neighborhoods, like they're better funded, so therefore they're better schools. So I I went to his high school, and we were like looking through the electives he can choose from, and both of us were kind of just like, I mean, I let him decide, obviously. It's his, it's what he wants to pursue educationally. And I was just stunned with the amount of electives they had because it's all like career focused. So, one, I learned today that his high school is a STEM school. And two, holy crap, for a STEM school, they have a very like, spoiled for choice music program. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I didn't even know they offered that kind of like orchestra. You know what I mean? It's weird. They have like three different types of band. It's insane. They have a garage in that school where they offer automotive. And I'm like, that's fucking insane. They also have culinary. So if you want to be a cook, and I'm like, Jesus. You know what my electives looked like? It was a whole box with like four things. so so yeah, my high school didn't have shit either. We did like the core education, like general education type shit. And your elective was either some type of sport, which isn't PE. Like, it's PE, but like you could do swimming or like a sport. A foreign language, a type of art, or music. And music was basically you can either do band, which is pathetic and like underfunded, guitar or piano. Art was just like general all encompassing art. Like you just sat there and like made something if you wanted, or it was your free period. It was so pathetic. So they have like child psychology, they have law, they have graphic design, they have 3D art, they have programming, they have game design. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, this school is cracked out for a public school. And that's insane. It's crazy. So he was like overwhelmed because there were so many things. And I'm just like, well, you said you wanted to pursue engineering. I really think you should do intro to engineering. So you get that out of the way. And then for sophomore, junior, and senior year, you get to take the advanced engineering classes. So yeah. And they don't even have homeroom. They literally just go into school and clock in and do their fucking shit. That's it. It's fucking crazy. I had all the questions. I'm like, is there homeroom? No. Is there off campus lunch? But I think it's common now that they just don't have off campus lunch anymore, which I think is a good idea because if it's off campus, it kind of just like encourages students to like cut class. And also a lot of like, school violence starts that way. I mean, I'm from the city though, so. I know, clocking in and then just doing school, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, and I told Nathaniel, I'm like, hey, you don't have to take an AP class this year because he's a freshman. That's the year where you kind of just get used to everything, try to make some friends and establish connections and get familiar with how the school operates. And then he can worry about AP because he's like, what kind of AP classes should I take? And those are college credit, by the way. So I'm just like, yeah, definitely do AP. I was like, I want you to at least do one AP class starting next year. It could be anything because it'll be college credit. So just do it. And I know he can do it. If I didn't think he can do it, I wouldn't tell him to do it. He's very smart. So I'm like, you can do it. And more importantly, he has very good work ethic. Like, he makes my life easier by me not having to be like, did you do your homework? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you study? Like, what are you doing in school? Like, he kind of just self regulated himself by the time he was in middle school. So, pulling the ladder behind you. Oh my God. Yeah, I went to a shitty high school. Fuck. It's fucking insane. I'm like, man, that's insane. I'm really excited for him. Like when we were driving home, I'm like, oh my God, this is so exciting. I was like, are you excited? He's like, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but it's also really cool that they have all this stuff. They have like child psychology. If you want to get into like that's like an elective if you want to get into childcare and shit. Or like, fucking they have obviously they have courses for they had my high school, but you had to be a certain um, GPA to qualify to be in that program starting sophomore year. But they had the medical program, so yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like their list of electives was so it was intense. It's a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I can see why this needs to be discussed with like a counselor because it's like it's a lot of responsibility to choose like what your trajectory is for your school career for that year even. So, it's kind of crazy and I'm excited for him. I'm going to be emotional for his first day of high school. I'm not going to lie. I already started feeling it today when we were like looking at the stuff in the school and then he's over here like trying to memorize where to go and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I am. For that first day, I'm gonna cry. Blue collar stuff. Farming tech. Oh, that's cool. Shop. That's really cool. That's not a common thing here. So, which was carpentry and welding together. That's cool. Yeah, home economics. We don't have that. With home economics, no, we have culinary in his school. So that's cool. You got kicked out of choir? Why? Getting into a fight? Come on now. Did somebody say welding? No, I went to a fucking inner city high school. They didn't have shit. They didn't have shit. So he's spoiled for choice. I'm excited for him. It's a really good. I told him, I'm like, this school is offering you so many educational opportunities and it's free. Like, it's not even a private school, it's just like a really good school. You didn't even have geography. That's fucked up. But you live in Florida though, so that's par for the course. No offense. Sorry. Pre-military training as a course. We have certain schools for that where they're like ROTC schools. There's like Rickover Naval Academy and stuff like that. But I don't live in the city anymore, so that's not really any of my concern. Bible study. Ugh. I mean, they only have like theology and shit like that. It's not even theology. Yeah, theology, but they wouldn't call it that where you're from. It's just, Christian Bible study. I sense that you're not in the US because no, they no school will let under 18-year-olds shoot AKs at a range, calling cap on that if you say you are in the US, because that's just patently incorrect. But I'm sensing you're not from the US. Hmm. They don't let the public. Ukraine. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, you're not in the US. There's no way. Bows are fine. Like archery, some bougie schools have that, but I don't personally know any schools around here that allow that. Or not allow, but have archery as a thing. They're not gonna have that shit in the city. It's like practicing, like with the. It's like it's giving them practice time with their Glock they have at home. Your school let you go to space. I got a mosquito bite on my arm, but it's just like the one bite. It's fine. It's like, are you gonna go horseback riding and shooting a bow at the same time, like the Mongolian riders? You have to understand that America is a very litigious country, and there's no way they would ever hand over guns or firearms to students because that is just way too much liability, whether they're like crazy or not. And crazy is a relative term because I'm crazy. Would I shoot anyone? No. So, like, just saying. So, in the scope of like, legalities, it's just no. Why would you have like shooting ranges? It's like a 18 plus or after school hours. I mean, it really depends on which state you're into because laws are just different depending on which state you're from. Mhm. The menace in school? No, actually, it was I wasn't the menace. I was like, the it girl that also got suspended a lot. Not a lot. I mean, I can count on one hand how many times I got suspended in high school. And it was usually for fighting. But I got good grades. Have bad gun safety practices. It's like, yeah, you failed this class. Failed. In the Dre no longer. Man, high school kids are just dumb as hell. That's why I'm scared too. I don't think my kid will do anything stupid, but he's fairly quiet and keeps to himself, so you know. Guys, I'm gonna cry when he's in high school. And I'm not a crier. You have to understand, I'm not a crier. I will though. I think I've been hanging around with my best friend too much. Your schools treat you like shit. I feel like school for boys and girls are definitely different. I'm kind of glad to like not be in the city anymore though, mainly for like the school stuff because my kids are school age, so there's just so many politics that just hinder the kids' quality of education with the bureaucracy of it's so annoying. And that shit had been going on since I was in school. So to see that it hasn't improved whatsoever, I'm like, I'm so glad that I'm not in the city anymore and they can actually go to like stable school systems that, like, you know what I mean, that have quality education. I mean, the property taxes have to go to somewhere, right? Gender be damned. No, some girls got the business too. Like, I don't know. Everyone's experience with high school is different. If you're one of those people that say high school is going to be the best 4 years of your life, it's like, bro, like they have not lived life since. It's like, damn, you peaked in high school. All right. Oh, your mom was the outsider. That sucks. Standardized testing scores. I mean, I you kind of I understand that as someone who is not a good test taker. I'm not a good test taker. Um but I had like good grades and stuff. Uh there has to be a metric that shows that someone understands the lesson. You can't just be like, "Oh, trust me, bro." Especially since a lot of schools tend to have like learning curves, grading curves, and like, you know what I mean? Like there has to be some sort of metric to like make sure that the kids are properly prepared prepared for certain like, levels of education. That's why I told my kid like, "Hey, I understand that you want to tackle AP classes, but don't worry about that right now. It's your freshman year. You have like 3 more years to do AP classes. Don't worry about that." Math was the reason they called me dumb. Bro, same. Tell me why I got like A's and B's, but my math grades were always like my grades for the quarters were always just like D's. If it was really bad, I got like one F maybe, but it got better as I got older because I had friends that helped me. But fuck, I'm just not good at math. I'm like good at school. I'm just not good at math. And until I got a little bit older, I started taking school more seriously. I started getting good grades in math, but I had to work hard for that. Like I had to like sit down and study and use like, external resources to actually understand the material. I had to work harder than I normally would with any other class to do well in the class. And just because I did well in it, I it doesn't mean I like it. It's like, hey, if we're ever caught like, both doing mental math in our head, I'm counting on you. I'm just pretending. I feel like a lot of creatives aren't very good at math. I don't think I've met a creative that's actually good at math. I'm not talking about like Rain Man levels of math, but like, I don't know. I've never met a creative that's actually good at math. I wasn't good at math, but I was good at physics. I took AP physics my senior year. And then my trig teacher, not trig teacher, my calculus teacher is like, "How are you getting an A in AP physics, but you're like barely getting a D in my class?" I'm like, "Oh, she ain't mean to me, that's why." Mrs. Vasquez is nice to me. But yeah, I'm drawing. If I say something, I'll give it a minute though. If I say something. I should really charge Soto for more. I know this is a Patreon request, but I'm like, damn, this slider is taking forever. Trying to make sense here. Okay, I see it. Damn, time flew by. I am sitting properly. Okay, I can put both my feet on the ground, but I'm not like hunched over or anything. Like my ass is actually on my seat and my legs are not crossed, like, crisscross applesauce. So. But I had one leg over the other, which isn't like perfect posture, but it's still better than crouching on my chair. Hey, Raj. Bless you.
Thank you.
So half gremlin? Not really. I'm sitting perfectly, not perfectly, correctly. How is it gremlin if I'm sitting, but I just have like one leg over my knee? You know, that cross-legged sit. Just imagine me in a cocktail dress. Okay. Yeah, better than shrimp back. It's like I'm not hunched over and sitting crisscross applesauce. So yeah, looks good. Looks good to me. Dude, when I'm not streaming though, I sit like a fucking creature. It's so annoying. The business casual shrimp, thank you. You should. If you feel like it's hindering your, you know, body health, definitely. This is cute. I have no ass Hank Hill shit. I have a small butt too. I mean, not like concave, like fucking Hank Hill's ass, but I don't have negative ass points, but you know what I mean? I don't have a badonk either. Speaking of not having a badonk, I need I need a new bike seat. We bought bikes this weekend so we can ride with like our daughter and stuff. And it's really fun. And one of these like date nights, we want to ride our bikes to like a trail and go bird watching and see like some wildflowers and stuff because I'm gay, so hey, look, some bitches want like 5-star restaurant where you have to like have a down payment of
I'm gay.
a down payment of $5,000 to reserve your seat. That's 6 months from now at a restaurant. I just want to ride bikes and look at storks. Not storks. I keep calling them that. Cranes and herons and stuff. Is it gay to want flowers? No, I just want to look at the wildflowers they have in the fields. It's so pretty. I drive by them all the time, and they have like purple ones and blue ones, and the grass is so tall. And it looks cool, and they have like bodies of water where we could probably see toads. So I want to go see that. I was telling Angie I wanted to do that, and then she was like giving me all these recommendations for trails where they have like it's like highly rated for like bird watching and seeing like insects and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to do that. And I was like, I know that sounds like kind of gay. She's like, no, it's not. She's like, I wish Carlos would want to do stuff like that.
Sounds pretty gay now.
Well, look.
Not in a bad way.
Praying mantis? Oh, like the eggs? Oh man, if I would trust my daughter with living things, I would want to do that. You got a wildflower garden in the backyard? Man, we gotta do something about our backyard. I'm like, bruh, I need to do something about the backyard. It looks like a fucking wasteland. Like our little patio section. I was like, the soil is all cracked. I'm like, this doesn't look good. It's not too late in the season to do something about it, I think. But we definitely need to do something about our patio. What was I looking for? Grr. Okay. There's my Trello. I can see. I still don't know her colors like the back of my dick, so yeah, this works. Wait. I get another one. Butterfly bushes? I love that. We should do that. But the mosquitoes are probably going to attack the butterflies. I don't know anything about that, but that's really cool. We should make a butterfly bush. Like plant flowers that attract certain butterflies. Milkweed? Oh shit. I'm gonna start looking that up. I was like, I want to attract butterflies. Why is my waist so fucking small? You got a small, slutty waist, do ya? Is it manly to put flowers on your nips? Well, it depends on the flower. If you're putting daisies, that's some gay shit right there. But if you put like wolf's bane or fucking poison ivy, that's that's fucking manly. Poison ivy, yes. Yep, that's the idea. Fonks. I can't say it. You know when people spell it funny, like FOMX. I can like hear it in my head, but I can't enunciate it myself. Yes. I think you introduced me to that spelling. I'm like, oh my god, I love it. How goes, Hell Jumper? Have you been? How are things? Are you still happily taken? Have you like done the thing? No, I don't know what the thing is. Fucking Soto and all of his characters having gradients. I should kill this guy. What? Did I say that out loud? Mm. Oh my god. Guys. The bathroom. Yeah, I probably should piss like a racehorse, huh? Stretch a little bit. Hi, potato. Yup, that's cute, I guess. Yeah, I fucks with it. I like it. I like it. All right. What? Wait, what about piss? All right. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go empty my bladder and probably, yeah, I'll empty my bladder. Be right back. Had to go turn off my floor robot. I had to empty out my floor robot. How long do you think a massive dump takes? I'll take like 30 minutes. I was gone for like 3, 4 minutes, maybe. Look, I have to go all the way upstairs too. Leave me alone. Good to know you're concerned about my bowel movements, though. You're in and out? Okay, sure. I'm fighting for my life, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello? Looks good. I'm gonna block you if you do that. Very weird behavior. So you've been given a fair warning. If you do that, I'm just gonna fucking block you, bro. Okay. Have a good night, Spanky. Mostly shouldn't, pardon. Very cute. A little bit. I'm like, okay. I've already had one weirdo come in yesterday. So I'm like, hmm. It's the Batman song. Wholesome degenerates. I mean, I guess sometimes we teeter into that territory of unhinged conversation, to be fair. Very cute. Yay! I'm glad you like. It was fun. Oh my god, shut up. How expensive is US? Pretty fucking expensive. Um, well, I think you would need a comparison kind of thing. Like if you want to ask about rent or how much houses are, how much is a bag of chips type shit. It's pretty expensive though. I know. It gives people whiplash. Rent is 500 to 700 for how many bedrooms and bathrooms? Because I don't even think you can get a studio for $500, $700 unless you live in like the middle of nowhere, like flyover state. But I'm in like the Chicagoland suburbs. Rent for like a one bedroom would probably be like 1,500. And in the city, it's like fucking for one bedroom, that shit's like $2,200. Two room apartment, one bathroom. Yeah, two room, one bathroom is like 2,200 to 2,500. Studio is like 1,500. Yikes. Yeah, that's fucking expensive. That sounds about right. That's like if you live in like a city, you know, or like near a city. Well, we just bought a house, so yay. Hi. This is a commission. My personal project is like the comics that I post and the cheat sheets. Those are my personal projects because that's the only thing I really have time for. It's like it doesn't take up too much of my time and I just post the funnies. Well, if we're gonna base it on like square footage, yeah, it really fucking depends. If it's a bigger space, I think it's all about location. So I don't know. I'm just like giving you a baseline because yeah, even if it's a one bedroom apartment or whatever. If you're comparing, if you took your apartment and dropped it in the US, that shit will be $1,700 or more, depending. Mortgage is a bitch. No, it's fine. I mean, I know I've only been living here for like 2 months, but it's fine. I like that. I like knowing that it's like my shit. You know what I mean? It's like, ah, this is legally my property. It just sucks when something breaks and I gotta pay for it myself, which I've already had to do. I've had to do, so that fucking blows. But it is what it is. I mean, I knew that like going into it. Hell yeah. What was your welcome home package? Mine was like a leak from the first floor toilet. That was expensive. Needlessly though, but now we got hooked up with a plumber. Technically not your property. Yeah, I know, but I'm still building equity and I'm not burning money on rent, so. And even after you pay your mortgage, you still have to pay property taxes, but property taxes pay for police and good schools and roads and shit like that. Oh, believe me, I've been a lifetime renter, so I would very much rather have a mortgage than burn my money on rent. Because my mom came into this country like she never bought property here because she couldn't. So growing up, we had to like go from apartment to apartment, so that kind of sucked. And yeah, I don't think anyone actually owns their home unless you're a boomer and have been living there for 40 years or you're like mega wealthy. But about like 90% of the population has a mortgage. So like, that's just what it is. 800 monthly. Mortgage or rent? Because are you renting an apartment? I don't know. Once again, comparing apples and oranges because you're like in a different country. Our mortgage is actually cheaper than what they would charge to rent a place like this. So I'm like, yeah, yeah. Mortgage is 670. Jeez, when did you buy your fucking house? And where do you live? But he rented a house and it was 2,200. Yikes. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure unless they're just collecting a check, but if they didn't finish paying the mortgage, then it's essentially like, Iowa. Damn, that's fucking cheap as hell. But I wouldn't want to live in Iowa, so like I said, it's like really cheap in flyover states. Like, fuck. You can, but you kind of have to live in the middle of nowhere. So if you really want that house, but I have a quality of life, so I kind of want to live around places that have good food, entertainment, like all that good stuff. I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry, Soto. Dude, it's fucking a mess. A mess in the West Coast. It's so fucking expensive in the West Coast. I'm like, y'all live like this? That's fucking crazy. I thought like shit was expensive here. It's is for the Midwest, but it's Illinois, the state of corruption. Yeah, you're not paying an $800 mortgage anywhere in America unless you're in a flyover state, like I said. I know I didn't say it wasn't a flyover state. I live like in the Chicagoland suburbs. I don't live in like the South. Oh my God. If I go like any further west, then I would be in like that fuck ass, like boony part of Illinois. Kentucky. No one wants to live in fucking Kentucky. I don't. No, dude, Texas has like huge houses for like $300,000. And then you take that house and then drop it in fucking Illinois, and that shit's gonna be fucking $1 million. It's stupid. No, Illinois is expensive for a flyover state. But I like living here, so. Speaking of which, my fuck ass like mother-in-law still hasn't visited, so. How do you guys live? I don't know what that question means. I can't see why you got banned. Let's see. We have 2 kids. We pay for their education and all that good stuff. We have 2 cars. That's the only thing I don't like about living in the suburbs. You kind of have to drive everywhere, so that's kind of annoying. We go out to eat a lot. We get takeout a lot. What else? I don't know. It's just suburban living, nuclear family type shit. We go on vacations as well. We didn't go this year because it was like we were like in the middle of buying a house and stuff. So next year we're doing a family vacation for sure. I travel with my girlfriends once or twice a year. Well, once a year ideally, and then once a year I like to do a solo trip where I just fly somewhere and then have some time to myself. But then after one day, I'm like, I miss my husband, and then I get all lonely in bed. Oh, it's going great. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. But yeah, no, we make decent money, so I wouldn't have bought a house if we didn't. I don't think they let you if I don't think they let you if they don't even give you a mortgage if you can't pay for it, obviously. You don't want 2008 happening all over again. It's not what I asked. I don't know what you mean though. Like, how do you guys live? It's just like, we do all that stuff. I mean, yeah, like, we don't live outside of our means, but we live pretty comfortably. I can't really complain. Hard time falling asleep by myself? I do actually, thinking about it. Because like the only time I get to sleep by myself is when I take a solo like vacation. And then that first day, I'm like, I fall asleep because I just been traveling. But then after like a day, I'm like, I can't sleep. Minimum salary in the US is a month. Ooh, that like literally doesn't buy anything. It doesn't. Like that's not even like no, that's way too low. 1,250 a month. That's like the minimum salary in the US. That's bad. That is very fucking bad. Considering how expensive cost of living is, 1,250 being the average in the US, if you googled it, I guess, that's bad. Rent on average is like $1,600. It's like on average rent is like 1,600. Like it's not even a house. You're paying a landlord 1,600. Not to mention assuming that you don't have like assuming that you like don't have like student loans and other type of like cursory loans and shit or a car note like that is so bad. If you see the Mexican minimum salary, you'll cry. Not great, but people do manage because communities rule. Yeah, true, true. Yeah. If that's the average in the US, that's pretty fucking bad. Like just knowing how expensive like rent is alone, 1200 just doesn't even cover that at all. I don't know, this country's fucked. That like that the housing crisis is fucking a mess and just everything is like fucked up and the job market's apparently really bad. I am grateful to do what I get to do, but my god, I have like friends that have had like higher education that still struggle to find like a good job. Jessica fucking hates her job and she's a pharmacist. So I'm like then again, Jessica complains about everything. So we try not to like, read too much into it. She complains about everything. Yeah, I don't take the things that I have for granted for sure, but I don't. I've been through the struggle all my life, literally. So yeah, no, it's fucking rough out there. It's fucking terrible. If it's hard for like older people to make ends meet or like have a stable housing market and like stable job with benefits, the younger generations extra fucked if you think about it. It's really fucked up. You're still waiting for your house? Oh, did you get one built? I heard it's cheaper to do that. Like if you buy like a plot of land and then like you just build it. I don't know. I've seen shows. Maybe the shows are lying to me. When you grow up struggling, like bro, I'm from the Philippines. Some people don't even know what it's like to live in like a third world country or not have fresh water. So don't even fucking come to me about like, oh yeah, you're bougie now. I'm like, yeah, well, I fucking struggled most of my life, so I get to be comfortable now. Yeah, I don't imagine people really immigrating here for quote unquote a better life. So yeah, we should steal from the old. We should steal from the politicians. Why have we not thrown any bathtubs in politicians' homes yet? Like, come on now. Congratulations. I hope the closing goes well. Because it was a roller coaster when we were buying our house. Like, holy shit. I thought it was never gonna fucking end. I'm like, man. And it's just so nice to be on the other side of it now. I was like, now I just get to fix shit that's gonna break eventually and and then refurnish some things and fucking crazy shit like that. By the end of the year I want to get new doors, so that's what I'm doing. I was like, all right, I don't like these doors. I want new ones. I want better looking ones. And I'm like, damn, what do I do about this patio? Or what do I plant here? You know? It's easy on Animal Crossing, but I don't know what the fuck to do. It's not cheaper to build a house. I don't know. Like I said, if you live in a flyover state and then they're willing to build the fucking house and you buy the plot of land, it's cheaper than buying a $500,000 home that was previously purchased for only $200,000 just 10 years ago. At least it's like brand new, if you build your own house. I remember in 2020, building your own house wasn't even viable because there was like a lumber shortage or something like that. I was like, that's crazy. We can't even, bless you, we can't even get wood anymore. That's annoying. I think that's resolved. That's been since resolved, but.
You suck, you jackass.
Dude, don't even get me started on solar companies. Thanks for following. Yeah, it's mostly Texas that I hear about, where it's just like they get a plot of land and then they get like, they hire those builder companies, and then they get to design their house and shit. I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. But houses are like bigger and relatively cheaper compared to like, the houses I'm around. Fuck. I'm like, damn. For the cost of the house that we have, we could have gotten like a 6 bedroom in fucking Texas, but we don't want to live in Texas, so. Solar salesman. Dude, my best friend didn't wind up getting the house that was still in the town that I'm in right now, that she was already living in, but she moved for whatever reason. That's a whole other story. And then like she didn't want the solar panels because it was still under lease. And then she's like, okay, well, I don't want those solar panels. So she was negotiating to have them remove it or for them to pay off the solar panels. And they didn't want to do either. It's like, dude, just fucking pay to get it removed, because like that house was like constantly getting like relisted and stuff because the person selling it was just so unwilling to budge on anything. And then lo and behold, a month later, that house got set on fire. Not because of the solar panels, because the fucking owners drove a Tesla and then the garage set on fire because like the Tesla caught on fire. I'm like, yikes, man. Can you imagine moving into a new house and then it catches on fire within a month? That's horrible. That's terrible. Angie's like, oh my God, man, I almost bought that house. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, that's what a Tesla will get you. But yeah, it was like a garage fire. But before we read what the cause of the fire was, we're just like, it's those solar panels. The House of Jehovah said, fuck Elon. It was a nice house too. I'm like, damn, that's scary. That's fucked up. I wonder how they're doing. Like, surely there has to be some sort of insurance placed in. I don't know, because that's fucked up. A month? Seriously? From cardboard? Yes and no. Yes and not cardboard, but like wood. Wood and like this is really funny. I never knew that people pronounced cement.
Who pronounces it like that?
I was watching Not Married at First Sight, The Ultimatum, and then this girl said cement. Just keep in mind, an inch of foam insulation is comparable to 20 inches of brick. I did not know that. That's good to know. But yeah, no, we have like cement and wood. I never knew that. I was like, is there really any other way to say cement? And then she says cement. It's fucking wild. I'm like, whoa. I feel like the newer construction is definitely like particle board. I've seen some places where it's like one of those community like cookie cutter houses. I'm like, I don't know, those are probably made out of cardboard. I don't fucking know. Our townhouse was built in like the 70s, so no, it's not cardboard. I like our neighbors too. Our neighbors are really cool. That's something I was afraid of when I was buying a house. Like, I'm like, oh man, what if we hate our neighbors? What if our neighbors are racist? You know what I mean? Like, that's so shitty. Like, you're committing to pay like for this fucking place for 30 years or some shit, and then you gotta fucking stay there, and then you fucking hate your neighbors, and you kind of just hope that they move out sooner rather than later. Yes, it is. Oh my God, stop. Hi. I'm adorable. You are. Shut up. If all your neighbors are nice, you're the bad neighbor. No, that's not true. We just moved here. They've been so nice to us. They invite us out and stuff, and then they're always asking like, "Hey, how come you don't come out more?" I'm like, "Oh, you're so sweet." And they're always like watching after my daughter too, because she likes to wander into other people's backyards. So, which is scary, but it's nice that like the whole takes a village type deal. Mhm. Deers, wolves, foxes, and rabbits. That sounds like St. Charles to me. Two are chilling great. The third has their kids intercept our food deliveries. Oh no. Yeah, no, I like our neighbors. They're like around our age and they're really chill. They're chill people. I worried about that though. I'm like, oh God, what if I hate our neighbors? Like that sucks. I don't want that to be the case. College football rules. Oh my God, I can't wait for football season, guys. I'm gonna be a whole ass. Football season. Start drawing myself in the Bears jersey. Whoop whoop. It's gonna be amazing. My boy Caleb's looking good. Passed like a bunch of touchdowns in training to Loveland. I need a Loveland jersey. I need a Loveland jersey. I have a Caleb jersey already. I need a Loveland one because I love him. He's great. You're from the UK? Oh, across the pond, are you? That's awesome. So why are you laughing? My husband's laughing at me.
Across the pond, are you?
Shut the fuck up. Stop laughing at me.
From the UK. It's like, go to bed.
Go to bed.
It's like 3:30 in the morning.
No, it's just like sissy rugby is basically what I can equate football to. Dude, we saw a walking leaf and we watched a bunch of Bluey because, like, our daughter was into it briefly. And I'm like, look, it's a walking leaf. You can come see the walking leaf. 4:32.
Okay.
Oh, it's 3:30 where you are. Okay. Oh, you just woke up? Do you got to go to school or some shit? Or work? You come see the walking leaf. I just say things that I've heard that spoken in like a British accent. Like that one guy in SpongeBob. He's like, "With your big meaty claws." I'm so normal. 2 weeks off. I love that for you. I take my 2 weeks off like towards the holiday. Towards the holiday. My husband's just laughing at me because I'm doing bad accents. I love that guy who does like covers of songs if they were British. It makes me laugh so hard. Flow naturally. There are okay, so I feel like British accents are similar to American accents. There's like different kinds, okay? The worst, the worst American accent is the Bostonian accent or the New England accent, which is like it sounds the same to me personally. I think the worst accent for British is the Cockney accent. It's so fucking ugly, bro. I mean, I'm sorry if you have that like Birmingham fucking I don't know if the accent's the same, but yeah. Everyone knows the Cockney. Apparently that's like the worst one I've heard. The Queen's English is fine, which is like, you know, the fucking James Bond, you know, fucking accent. Totally different accent. Okay, okay. I have like that. I don't know. I don't think I have a Midwest accent, but some people in Seattle said I have, and they're like, "Oh, are you from the Midwest?" I was like, "How the fuck did you know that? Like, what?" It's like, are you from Chicago?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." How the fuck did you know that? What is it because I was finger gunning things when I'm like threatening something? I think the hottest accent out there is it has to be New Australian and New Zealand accents. They sound so good. Someone said I sound like a white girl, and I'm like, I'm like, oh hell no! I need to learn how to speak Tagalog again. Twice. Apparently, my Filipino accent fucking slips out occasionally. Did you know in America? Okay, so I talked about this a couple times before, but what was I gonna say? Back in the 90s, a billion years ago, they had these programs in school where if English wasn't your first language, they would take you out of like the extracurricular so you can do like an ESL class, which is basically it's not even like a make sure that you're proficient in English. It's like they try to phase out your accent. So I was in a class with this girl who was from Yugoslavia. What is that modern day now? It's something else now. Anyway, she was from Yugoslavia, and then a Cambodian girl, and then a Mexican kid, and then and fucking something else, like another Asian country, I think. But it's nothing now. Okay, I didn't know that. Um, but yeah, we fuck. We had to sit there. We spoke English, but they just didn't like that we had accents, so it was very strange. So I stopped speaking with an accent by the time I was like in second grade, I want to say. So Yugoslavia fell apart. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if it's like Persia, where it's like modern day Iran. It was in the 90s. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fucking old, man. I'm old. Yeah, they had that shit in my school. If you I don't know, did you go to a dominantly white school? Cause cause we had like we had a pretty diverse school. We were like in a you know, in the 90s, in the 90s. Yeah. 70s was 30 years ago. Hello. I miss Yugoslavia. You did? Okay, well, you know, fuck. Filipino accents are lovely. I fucking beg to differ. But sure. It randomly slips out and I'm just like, did I just fucking say that with an accent? It slips out sometimes. And then Mark finds it amusing slightly. My ancestors are being channeled through me sometimes. Your elementary school is white. Well, there you fucking go. Are you yourself white? Is she? I don't know. I have no idea. I thought she was Bosnian or something. Your half brother's Filipino. His accent comes out all the time. Dude, Filipinos have this stupid habit of like trying to cover their accent, but they really just sound like a fucking Asian Elvis Presley, like Joe Coy said. And he's so right because my mom would do that a lot. I think it's like part of the assimilation thing. But at home, she'll just like speak with her bare ass accent. And I'm just like, okay. I always thought that was weird. I never asked my mom why she did that. Like, she'll talk to teachers and stuff. And I'm like, but then again, I'm the child. It's not for me to question. Like, Mom, why do you turn your accent off when you talk to these Americans? Sadly, I am white. I married a Midwest white boy. So.
You mean sadly?
I didn't say sadly.
No.
I said I married.
I know. But sadly, I am white. Why is that sad?
No, someone said.
I know.
Okay.
What are you saying sadly for?
I don't fucking know. Be proud of your whiteness.
Can't do that.
Someone asked me to explain what a Midwest white boy is. Bosnia was in Yugoslavia. Oh. White is white power. The Power Ranger kind. I need another vacation. Just hold on until November. We're gonna bust in with our Costco pizzas. So my oldest looks Greek because his dad was Greek. So yeah, he looks Greek. He looks like I don't know. He looks ethnically ambiguous though, which I kind of like, because he doesn't really look Greek because of his like skin tone and his like hair texture. It's very strange, but he does look like his dad a little more, like his dad's side of the family. So that's why whenever he pisses me off, I'm like, fix your face. And then the little one, she looks, I don't know, she looks more like, she's starting to look more like the women of my husband's side of the family. So I don't know, my kids are like lighter than me, so. Deadbeat Greek, what? Bro, like, sometimes I check the obituary sometimes. Like, is he still alive? Like, ain't no way he's participating in society right now. Ain't no way. He's nothing like his dad, which is fantastic. Which doesn't take much. So, it's pretty fucking sad. I genuinely can't understand how people can just like have kids and not even try to be a part of their lives. Unless they were like on the run and like, they were like drug cartel type shit. Like, oh, if I'm trying to keep them safe, which I really don't think is the case for most deadbeat parents, but some Jack Reacher shit. But I can't understand people that do that. That's fucking crazy. It's not exclusively dudes that do this, even though statistically it is dudes that do that. But they're deadbeat moms too. It's fucked up. It's wilder to me if you're a deadbeat mom. It's like that person is a part of you. You grew them. You grew their ass. Come on, man. How can you not be a part of their life? Like, there's like a certain connection there. I just don't understand it. And I never will, because I'm not a piece of shit. So I'm not a piece of shit. I gotta charge extra for this, Soto. I swear to God, Soto. When I get you, Soto. Yeah, women leave their kids too. Or even worse, arguably, like in my opinion, it's worse when their hubris like is so hindering that they can't relinquish their kids to a better home. Like, if they have like a drug addiction or like they're too prideful to let their kids go, which I understand, but Sometimes it takes like a bigger person. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your kids is to let them go if you're not a fit parent. And that's hard. So, artistic freedom. You know what, motherfucker? I know it is my fault. Damn, you right. You're like artistic freedom, and then I went ham. I'm like, man, I did this to myself. Your egg donor was a drug addict. Yeah. I wish I can say that about my son's father. I know that's a fucked up thing to say, but like he is like sober and you know what I mean? Like nothing is stopping him from being with his kid or having a relationship with him. Nothing stopped him. I think now something's stopping him because my kid doesn't want anything to do with him because it's been like 5 years. So yeah, no. Um, but yeah, like he's in his right mind, you would think. He doesn't have any addiction issues, unless you count League of Legends, I guess. Like, drug addiction's hard and alcoholism is hard because it's a disease, it's a sickness. And it's definitely nuanced, but this guy's fucking sober. He's just making shitty decisions because he sucks. So yeah. It really does though. I've watched so many like, documentaries on people like their rehabilitation journeys and stuff and I'm like obsessed with Euphoria because I feel like the whole addiction substance abuse phenomena phenomenon substance abuse like phenomenon is interesting. It is cuz I'm just like damn, the human mind is it's fucking scary when it wants to be. It's capable of amazing things, but at the same time, it's like can fucking destroy you too. Type shit. Dude, I don't think my kids realize how obsessed I am with them. I'm super obsessed with them. I'm gonna fucking cry when it's his first day of high school. I feel it. And like I said, guys, I'm not a crier. I don't cry. I don't cry over that, like fucking frou frou sissy shit, okay? He's just going to school. Motherhood has made me soft, so. It really has made me soft. I remember when I'm over here, like, committing crimes and shit. Like I said, if I didn't have my kids, I would be in prison or dead. They saved my life, okay? Becoming a mother has saved my life. I would be in prison or dead. Why does this bitch have so much hair? Like, Soto, I swear to God, I can't stand you. I'm glad this is not the case. I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, fuck. I think me surviving and thriving is a big, like, it's the perfect fuck you middle finger in the fucking air to everyone who has ever treated me like shit. It's a short list. Baby daddy and his family. That's like 2 people. You motherfucker. Soto, when I get you, Soto. What would I be in prison for? Probably trying to kill my baby daddy. Like, legitimately, attempted murder, probably. Because, that whole time, I was like pregnant and 22, no support system, no money. I mean, I had my mom, I had my brothers, I had my family, but like his family, with the exception of his dad, who treated me like the daughter he never had, fucking, they were so rotten to me. Like, he was stupid, always accused me of cheating on him when he was the one that was cheating on me. And then that's why I used to think that was bullshit when people said that, like, when your partner accuses you constantly of cheating on them, it's because they're the ones actually either thinking of cheating on you or they're already cheating on you. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense until it happened to me where his ass was constantly, I'm over here trying to go back to school and then and trying to get therapy and stuff. And when I had an appointment, he would accuse me of like, oh, you're not actually going to school, you're not going to therapy, you're actually cheating on me, and you're probably, like stupid shit like that. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you know, just to turn around and he's like the one cheating on me. So that was funny. But I can laugh about it now, but but yeah, it's fucking crazy. I would have killed him, honestly. I was thinking about it. I'll be real with you. I was thinking about it. He was very abusive and stupid. And all that stress and all that fighting over like, like who's gonna have my son on the weekends and where he's gonna spend Christmas and blah blah blah. Just for him to ghost him is fucking crazy. It's crazy. I'm so glad I don't have to share him anymore. And I told my son that. I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to share you. I was like, you're mine and I'm yours. I'm like, you're mine. You belong to me. I feel like his dad never earned him anyway, so. You're stuck with me forever. Yes, exactly. He belongs to me and I belong to him. Dude, you gotta, as the brother, you gotta. Because shit, man. I worry about that for my daughter because men really ain't shit. No offense, guys, but men really ain't shit. Like I've had to wade through a lot of shit before I found my husband, so I'm gonna be real with you. And then he made me feel bad about it once before. He's like, "Yeah, my dating average is better than yours." I'm like, "Hey, fuck you. We are pretty terrible." I'm gonna kill you, Soto. Like, legitimately, I might kill you. Well, this is a jump scare. I'm surprised you're even talking to your dad, honestly. Because I feel like there comes a point in a child's life where they're old enough to curate who can be participants in their life and who cannot. And my son has since reached that point. So that's why he's like, I would rather he not talk to me. I'm like, you know what? Fair. So fair. Savage, where the chorus at? 3 rows from the field. Okay. Okay. Well, I better be able to smell Caleb Williams. I want to party with you. I want to party with you. That's gonna be me for sure. If he were ever like close by, I would do a Jack Black from Saving Silverman. I want to party with you. He's just such a cool guy, man. He has like immaculate aura. He's so cool. You know what I'm talking about though, right? Like I want to party with you. I want to party with you. Who did he tackle? He tackled Neil Diamond, I think. Yeah, football season. I mean, It'll be a good time either way because it's going to be Seahawks versus Bears. I think the Bears are going to get trounced, but because the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, so like, I don't know. Let me see your hips swing. My ratchet music. I know he is. I know, but still. Soto's gonna be there to make sure that none of the Seahawks people like jump me. I'm just kidding. No, the Seahawks fans are so nice. They are so nice. They were so nice to me. I'll never forget. Never forget. Whoa. I used to booty bounce this at parties. I'm so surprised you know this song. Look. May the best team win. I know the Bears are probably gonna lose, okay? You don't need to rub it in. Okay. God, talk about being a bad sport. Like, I get you went to the Super Bowl, but shit. Damn, I'm still not done with this. I hate you, Soto. I hate you. It's a lot of character to draw, so in my defense. As an outside sort of keep up with what's going on Patriots fan, they'll win this year. Look, my brother said the only thing I need to know about football or the NFL is that the Patriots are terrorists. So I gotta go to the Super Bowl. Chicago Fire? Oh, Chicago Fire's a soccer team. Fuck the Patriots. No, dude, remember Super Bowl day? Game day? That was so funny. You sent me a DM like, I'm never gonna root for these guys again. They were getting trounced. I'm like, oh man, it was kind of underwhelming. I'm happy for the Seahawks, but it wasn't much of a game. I'm like, what is going on? I don't like it when games are like that. When it's a landslide, it's not fun. I think I'd need to be drunk to do the whole like try to tackle through like the barriers and then have like Caleb Williams like bodyguards just knock me on my ass. I'd have to be blasted to do that. I want to party with you. Oh man, who's ready for some game day art? It's gonna be so fun. I gotta have one prepared for the Seahawks versus Bears. One where we win and one where we lose. You'll find out that close games suck. Do they?
No.
No, it's more thrilling. What do you mean? When your team throws a game losing pick on the goal line in the fourth quarter instead of running the ball with 80 seconds left. Okay, fine. Fine. Fine, okay? right, okay? I mean, I love and hate the cardiac bears, okay? No, spank their ass. It gets to a point, sure, but yeah. The Green Bay Bears game was like the highlight. The highlight. Because having to listen to Green Bay Chuds fucking cry is so funny. I am nourished by your hatred. It's so funny. All they can say about Caleb is like he paints his nails, which is so funny to me. Like they literally they can if they had like half a brain cell to criticize his gameplay. Like even as a fan, yeah, I'm just like, what are you doing, baby? What you doing? But when the first thing they do is try like is to like, you know, insult the fact that he paints his nails, it's like, no, you're a chud. Shut up. So cute. Okay, that'll do it for me, guys. This will be finished eventually tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. We blah, 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 when we Green Bay, a decent team that forgets how to play during the playoffs. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I did say I was gonna make team waifus or like little gajinkas things. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. I should do that though. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be a whole ass. I'm gonna be so annoying, and then all my international / not football watching like audience are they're gonna be so annoyed with me. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be there, and we'll talk some more sports and housing market crisis and the economy and everything being terrible. Good night, guys. Bye.